I was invited to a private event that Dell Webb hosted about their new community that's going to be here in Greenville, South Carolina. What I saw was next level. It's unlike anything we have here in the Upstate. This community is going to feature everything from smart homes to a 9,000 square foot clubhouse. It's going to be unlike any other 55 plus community we have here in the Upstate. I want to give you all the inside information that I learned at this private event. This neighborhood is going to be over 209 acres, and it's going to have the backdrop of the Reedy River. There's actually going to be a walking trail where you're going to get some really breathtaking views. We got a snapshot of the video and it was absolutely incredible. The community will feature 3 different series. So the 3 series that they're going to feature in this community will be the Scenic, the Distinctive, and the Echelon. The Scenic is going to be their smaller homes starting around 1,300 square feet, and their largest homes, the Echelon, will go up to 2,700 plus square feet. They do have options to add a second story with a lot of their floor plans to include a loft and some other features and other things if you want that. They will have a design center that's going to be on site in the community as well. What's really interesting and really great about this community is you are going to be able to mix and match. What I mean by that is you'll be able to pick out the kind of flooring that you want, the kind of countertops that you want. You'll be able to make a lot of selections, where some of the communities these days and some of the builders are moving more towards package options where you just go level 1, 2, 3, or 4. This will be great for the people that want that level of customization. One of the things that is really special about this community is things that we would traditionally think of as upgrades will actually be standard in the community. Everything from granite countertops in the kitchen to quartz countertops in your bathrooms to engineered hardwood flooring, and you're going to have a tankless hot water heater. There was a whole list of stuff, but those are just some of the highlights that I wanted to pick out and share with you. 2 other things that I thought were really important for people to know is that they're going to have smart home enabled features. This will include everything from a Ring doorbell to a thermostat that you can control on your phone and so many other options. The other thing that I really wanted to mention that I find that people really care about with new construction is they're going to set a minimum standard that all the homes will be at least 10 feet apart from each other, just giving you a little bit more space and privacy from your neighbors. I thought that was a really nice addition and something that a lot of new construction communities aren't necessarily taking into consideration. All right, now let's get to all the fun stuff. If you're familiar with Dell Webb, you know that their communities are designed to be active adult communities. They want people engaging with each other, making friends, and they want to create a really fun and active lifestyle. One of the great things that they shared with us during the event was that they had activities planned for every day of the week. There's going to be a lot to do inside of the community. It wouldn't be a Dell Webb community without some really incredible amenities. I've already mentioned that 9,000 square foot clubhouse. I'll share a little bit more information as far as what I learned about that. First, you should know there's going to be a dining option that's going to be outdoors from the clubhouse. The clubhouse will be a central point of gathering. They're also going to have internet and cable in there because they want people to come together as a community. Outside of the clubhouse, you'll have a pool. They designed the pool with 0 entry in mind. They designed it to have a lot of decking space for people to go out and lay by the pool if they want to, or to be inside of the pool. The pool is also designed to where people can swim laps if they want to, do water aerobics, or just take a chair and lay out and relax in the water. There's going to be several other really incredible things that are going to be right outside of that clubhouse. You're going to have a yoga area. There's going to be an outdoor spa. There'll be bocce ball, pickleball, and you're going to have a 1.9 mile walking trail that's going to span a lot of the community, and that's going to overlook the Reedy River. There's also going to be a pavilion, fire pits, a dog park, a grilling station, and one of the coolest features of all, they're going to actually have an amphitheater where they're going to do live music and concerts for all the people that live inside of this community. So as you might be thinking right now, this community is unlike anything that's here in the Upstate. This is going to be a really welcomed addition for those active adults that want a different option, that want this 55 plus community that is going to create this engagement. It's going to be an easy living lifestyle where all of your lawn maintenance and exterior maintenance is included. This is going to be something really special. So if you stuck with us on the video this long, I'm sure you're probably pretty interested in this community, and you wouldn't be the only one from what they've told us. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about this community, and it is going to be unlike anything that we have here in the Upstate. So I know there's so many people that are super excited about it. They actually shared with us there's a 4,000 person interest list for the community now. It's super important that if you're interested in being one of the first people in this community to get on that interest list. So just reach out to us if you need to figure out how to do that so we can help you out through that process. They're sharing with us that they think around the end of September is when they'll start taking the first initial contracts for the community. Of course, those timelines can shift and change. Before they start taking contracts, they're going to have some information sessions and even the ability to go through and walk through the community and really get to see where everything will physically be. So a lot of really interesting developments that should happen over the upcoming months. If you need any help with any of this and you want to learn more about this community, just reach out to us. All of our contact information will be down below in the description in the comments below.